What's up, folks? Coming to you live, live tonight. Watching the news here. We got the hurricane happening tonight. Hurricane Helene, very similar to my sister's middle name, Helen. Well, they're showing my area now and on the TV there, and they did a second ago, but yeah, there's no rain where I'm at. It's all to the north. There's these bands coming in. So let's say hello. Hello. How y'all doing tonight? Um, just thought I'd talk a little bit and maybe blow off a few fireworks in the windy atmosphere out there. Might be cool to see. Um, Tell you a little bit about my day. I went to work at about 10 o'clock this morning. As I was pulling in, I had my rain jacket, but the rain had stopped at the moment. It was pretty clear sky. There wasn't much wind. About halfway through the day, well, it's only a 4 hour day, so about noon, wind started to pick up, a little bit of rain. Again, that passed, but skies kind of clouded over. I'll show you some pictures of what's going on here. They're showing some flooding down at the beach, stuff like that. But at any rate, and about 1 o'clock, the wind had really picked up, and that's been the story. The story in the Fort Myers area has not been rain so much, not even so much the tornado activity, but that's certainly a threat. But yeah, there's been some serious wind all afternoon, and it's still going out there. We'll go and I thought we'd do this while it was still light enough to see the trees whipping around out there. It should be cool. Um, I was gonna sing some songs tonight, but I was practicing, and I guess my voice just doesn't match what I'm thinking about. Oh, absolutely. I know about Jesus. Pray to him every day. Thank you. It's funny, I'm about halfway through the Bible right now and reading it. I read a little bit every day and came across this really cool uh, in Chronicles number 1, um, a, uh, a song that David sang, and he it's kind of one of his psalms, which is what psalms are. Psalms are songs. So yeah, I'm a recent believer in God, and it's an important part of my life right now. Helped me with my addiction, uh, and helping me straighten out my life, become more spiritual. At any rate, what was I saying? At my work, I work at a place that sells pizza, and no tattoos, no. Somebody asked if I have tattoos. Never had them. I'm from a generation that some had them, some didn't. Just wasn't for me. So yeah, things are going good down here at the the old ranch here, the old Groggy D Ranch. Anyways, they did decide to close the pizza restaurant I was working at. A lot of people. Um, oh, please don't be deceived by false churches. Keep reading and learning from the Bible. Yes. Uh, I've been kind of wanting to find a fellowship of people that I can talk to a little bit, and I tried to look at into NA meetings this week, but I went to one, and I'm not sure if I really want that or not. But churches, yeah, I tried church for the first few months of my conversion to Christianity, and just really, I really didn't feel like I was measuring up to churches, so I stopped that. So I got the drive home was pretty pretty wild, pretty windy, and the roads down here, they're just littered with a lot of debris and stuff like that. The trees haven't been pruned, so this wind is doing Mother Nature's job of pruning all the branches from the trees. Let me give you another look at what's going on here. This is in Fort Myers, Florida. Hurricane Helene. The hurricane itself made a fast beeline through the Gulf today. It's up in the left-hand corner of the screen there. It's already way north. Hey, Benny Cruz, buddy. You just talked to DTP, Disturbing the Peace. Pyro says he's doing all right. How am I? I'm fine. There's definitely some, I'll show you outside, there's definitely some debris from branches down and stuff, but my roof is not a tile missing from my roof. That's another thing that happens with a hurricane. Sometimes you get the wind can blow the tiles right off your roof, and you gotta call a roofer. That's why so many people make money and so many people scam people, and it's a pretty sad scene. I'm going to read a little bit of this Bible verse that I was reading this morning. David's Song of Thanksgiving. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples, sing to him, sing psalms to him, talk about his wondrous works. Glory in his holy name, let the hearts of those rejoice who seek the Lord. Seek his face, yes. Fort Myers Beach, they're having, there's a little bit of a water view right there. Fort Myers Beach has the wind is blowing the water into flooding the beach, but Fort Myers Beach has been gone since 2 years ago when Hurricane Ian came in. The water level has come back today, but there is really not much on the beach anyway. 2 years ago, Fort Myers Beach was destroyed. Talking to Benny Cruz here. All right, let's see. I was gonna do some stuff here. Whoa, there was a big wave. Yeah, see, here's some Now, let me go back again. People have been really ignoring the danger of this storm, especially around uh, my neck of the woods, but uh, it's been business as usual, but people should not even be out. Hopefully, my other job, the Texas Roadhouse, hopefully they close tonight. I didn't hear a word from them whether they did or not, but you wouldn't want to be driving at this time. Um, let me, I was going to tell you some stories. How about that? I'm going to tell you a little story about something that happened in my life. And this is going to be something that you might not be expecting to hear. Yes, I can go outside. I will in a minute. Hopefully, you can stick around. Um, I I used to go to Grateful Dead concerts, so that's the topic today. I went to my first one in 1993. We did 3 nights in Atlanta, Georgia. My friend Gary drove his VW bus up there, just me and him, and we stayed in the bus. We stayed at a house too, and that was kind of a didn't make much contact with anybody during that one. Just didn't like the sound at the Omni too much for the music. Um, then 1994 was my first really great experience. Got to see the Grateful Dead in Orlando and Miami, Florida, with my friends, more friends besides Gary was not there. Right on, Benny. Take care. Um, and the first night of the concert, we camped out at Yogi Bear's campground in Orlando. There's a lot of themed campgrounds and stuff, and it was full of deadheads. It was a really cool time, and I uh, things were kind of quiet the first night, and then we went to the concert the following day, and it was a Sunday, but the concert got canceled because one of the band members had a family emergency. So what had happened was a lot of people who had tickets on Easter Sunday to see the Grateful Dead, I believe it was Easter Sunday, not sure, didn't get to go, and they were kind of ticked off because it was all they had. And the next day, when night two happened, they rushed the gate, and the police dropped tear gas all over the place. So uh, basically, me and everybody who was there got maced by tear gas from the police in Orlando. There were people outside, camping outside, and there were babies that got maced, and there were children got maced, men, women, all these people. When they released the tear gas, I've never experienced tear gas in my life, and it literally burns your eyes, and it makes your skin itchy. And we had we were in a VW van, and the curtains um, that got saturated by this gas. So we started driving away with the windows open, and the curtains started fluttering, and the gas was the mustard gas was all of a sudden activated, and we were fine a minute before that, but then this stuff started fluttering around, and we were like getting maced. Um, we stayed at a campground Wednesday night, Tuesday night, something like that, in Miami for the second leg. and things were a lot different down in Miami. There were no canceled concerts. They played 4 nights. They added a night due to popular demand a few weeks before. So we had tickets to all 4 nights, and it was a really good time. It was me and my friend Tractor and Shotgun and all these hippies traveling around in buses, VW buses, and we were doing drugs and stuff like that. A lot of psychedelic drugs, tripping, smoking weed, mainly. No hard drugs. I've never been a narcotics guy or a pills taker, stuff like that. But fond memories. Fond memories. All right. Suppose I will show you a little bit of the news again, and then we'll go outside. There it is. We are in the McGregor area. So this is downtown Fort Myers. They're showing us where there is the Caloosahatchee River. Oh, big waves there. Now, let's go take a look outside. You can feel the wind already. Whoa. Close the door there. All right. Thought I saw a little bit of rain coming down too. But yeah, here's a tree that is being blown apart there. Nearby, I brought an example of this branch here. There's a yard over there that's full of these branches because they've got a lot of trees, and this is the kind of debris that's on the roads. There's no flooding for this storm. It's all been wind. It's all been wind. And the wind is coming and going, but it's pretty steady. It's been steady all day. Now, let me show you what I meant about my roof. No problems with this roof over there. All the tiles still intact. It's a very positive, good thing. Roofs are very expensive to replace. Zero Cool, what's up, buddy? You're disappointed you didn't get hit by a hurricane? What are you disappointed about? Not losing your roof? Oh boy. Well, so I thought if I can stand up, I'm gonna try lighting a few bottle rockets and see what happens during this high wind. Let me set that up for you. Hang on a minute. I'll give you something to look at. Be right back. All right, this is going to be Yeah, you're closer to the water, Zero, I think, than I am. So you might have some more wind than me. All right, let's see what happens when we try to steady a bottle rocket and light it. There it goes. Boy, the wind just kind of took that, didn't it? The wind took that. Things are. I wish we had a little rain here so I don't start a fire. That would not be good. Let me get a different bottle rocket. Hang on. That was a 3 whistling bottle rocket from Phantom. Now we're just going to do a pocket rocket from Supreme Fireworks, I think. Oh, man, it's going to get blown. Oh no, it's coming right at me. Wow. And it didn't go, it didn't explode either. Holy crap. That thing came right at me. Try that again. Whew. I need that wind to die down to light the bottle rocket a little bit. All right, it's blowing that way. Let me get this thing in here and go. All right, that one went straight. Try another one of those 3 whistlers. "70 miles per hour plus winds in North Fort Myers, Cape area." Yeah, we've had some big gusts here. I'm not sure about 70. I'd say the strongest I've seen is probably in the 30s and 50s. All right, go. That was a squirrely one. All right, let's do some other fireworks. Now we know what bottle rockets do in the wind. Right on. All right, I got another bottle rocket. I got a jumbo bottle rocket. Let's try one big one, a big rocket. Skyrocket. Yeah. All right, now this is more what I was thinking. Let's do a Roman candle with a report here. Roman candle, 10 ball. Let's see what happens. Oh. Trying to get up. Oh, you're trying to, oh! Oh, it's coming right at me. Oh, it's not even getting off the ground. All right, that was 8 or 10 ball Roman candle. And I'm getting a little sprinkling of rain here. All right. Next thing should be interesting. Let me show you this in a minute. Okay, sorry about that delay. Now we're going to try a fountain, a breezy fountain. This is woo woo fountain. Where's that wind blowing? Right at me, of course. This will be a real good test of the wind here. Look at the wind blowing those sparks around. It's like a volcano. Woo, woo, woo. There's tons of smoke around. The smoke is just scattered all over the place. It looks like fog now. The smoke went everywhere. You can't really see it on camera, but it's there. Instead of there being a smoke cloud, there's just a haze. Oh, anyway. All right. This thing's still smoking. I guess the wind's just going to keep blowing that thing till it starts on fire. Might want to get a little water for that. I don't know. Yeah, let me get a little water for that. Okay. Go back inside here. Yeah, so it's been, like I say, it's been pretty manageable. I've been outside. I've been did my laundry earlier and didn't have any problems. Have not lost internet. Have not lost power yet. See what's going on here. This is, where is this at? We're still looking at Matt Lachey here. It's kind of hard to see. My TV looks blue here. Now, this is my apartment. This is not a motel. Uh, Now we're seeing the radar that shows tornado rotation tracking here. Again, it's kind of hard to see. Uh, all right, how about I'm going to give you one last story here, folks. One last story. I actually don't have many fireworks right now. I have some money. Mad Mike is asking me where the fireworks stash is. I'm saving up my money to buy some fireworks. I have a couple of fountains. That's about all I have. I got a cake. I've got a couple of shells here and there. It's really small right now. Don't have a big stash, and I don't anticipate having a big one for New Year's. Just like in the 4th of July, start mining them bitcoins. Says zero. Yeah. I'm not a Bitcoin miner. I don't do that. But I'll tell you a story about when I worked at a movie theater, and I still had all my life the people that I used to go to Grateful Dead concerts. Right now I work at a pizza place, and I wash dishes at Texas Roadhouse, what I do now. I make very little money. I had a nervous breakdown and lost my job at the movie theater I was working for. And at one of the movie theaters I worked for, I still had my friends that I used to know from the Grateful Dead era. And this guy that lived in California, he would send me some acid in the mail, some LSD, and I would pay him. He'd send it up front, and then I'd mail it back to him, mail him money. So he did that one time, and he said that this was the stuff he was sending me it was just plain white paper, not perforated, as they say. It means that you had to cut it yourself, you had to dose it yourself, and it had a kind of an orange little squiggle on there. That's the only printing it had on it, and it was the orange was in the form of a wave. It was crests of like a wave in the ocean, and he said that this was stuff that was made by the family that used to make acid for Owsley. The people that knew the formula for orange sunshine. So this orange wave supposedly an indicator of that, and it was very good acid, very clean, as they say. It did not upset your stomach when you took it. You could, a good long trip. You didn't want to take too much. It could really get on top of you, but no matter what you did, it was always a really good feeling, this stuff. So so I had this acid, and I go to my job, and the week that I got it, was the week that The Matrix Part 1 came out. So we're talking 2001, maybe, something around there. And uh, the night that I brought it to work for the first time, we were going to watch The Matrix after midnight. I wasn't going to take any acid, but I think I had already tested it and knew it was good. I knew how it would affect people. But I sold some to a young lady. I was probably about 20 years older than this lady. I was maybe in my 30s or so, and she was probably, well, I was 30 or 40, and she was like 25, 20, something like that. But for some reason, her and her friend bought some from me, and they were young, and they took some, and they watched The Matrix on acid. Before anybody even knew what The Matrix was, except for the really cool trailers. We knew it was going to be incredible visual effects and stuff like that. But we had no idea that this was going to be not a movie, but more like a roller coaster where you actually are immersed into this movie. Well, it started to kick in real quick for her, and we started playing the movie. And for 3 hours, it's a long movie, all we could hear was every little effect and every little thing was either like, wow, or screaming, like scaring her. But she wasn't in any terror. It wasn't terrorizing for her at all. She was just like, they were just having the time of their life watching this movie, her and her girlfriend. And I think I might have been stoned. I don't know, but it was pretty freaky to hear and watch The Matrix for my first time, and to see and hear them back there just there's no customers in the theater. It was just us, just the people that worked there. And so pretty much that's the story. It was one of the weirdest things that's happened to me in my lifetime, and hope you enjoyed that story. Later on, we would get more acid there. Some had a Spider-Man print, and that stuff was, unfortunately, I wouldn't call it tainted, but it was just so strong that people were having some bad experiences. It wasn't very clean, and I had a lot of that stuff, and I didn't really sell much of it. One of my friends that bought some, he sold quite a bit of it, and the punk rock people that he knew, they liked it a lot, but it was too wild for me. That stuff had Spider-Man's head on it, with a big Spider-Man overlaid on the whole sheet. So we were getting, in all of these cases, we were getting sheets of acid, not just a few hits. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the hurricane party. It's been quite a long live stream here, about 40 minutes. And we did some nice fireworks out there. As far as updates on the channel, stay tuned. I don't have any big plans. I'm kind of looking into getting some more bangers, as they say, some more explosive stuff, some cakes, stuff like that, that have salutes in it and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we'll about end it right about here. So stay safe if you're in Florida, and have a great night elsewhere. Take care.